guys, Sprite here from Conde Systems, and today I want to talk about stacking metal. So this is a really popular thing that a lot of people have been doing, but we don't really have a video showing you how to do it yet. So the great thing about stacking metal is that you can take a regular photo that would normally be about $5 or $10, add just a little mounting block and a piece of metal to the back, and you've increased the value threefold of your image. So I have a couple of different designs here and a couple of different ways to show you kind of how to stack metal. So these two photos have a focal point that have been taken out of the back image and just stacked. So you can see it's got the little block in the center there. And then this one actually has a background pattern with text in the center. So there's a couple of different ways you can do it. Don't be scared to mix the types of metals that you're doing. So for instance, having like a glossy finish in the back and maybe a matte finish in the front. So what we're gonna do today is a cute little art piece with two different styles of metal. So what I'm gonna need today is my artwork, my metal, my mounting blocks, some E6000 to mount the block, some heat tape, scissors, and some gloves. So let's go ahead and press the metal. All right guys, so this is a really fun piece that I'm gonna do. So I have a repeating pattern in the back and just a cute little pattern in the front. So my front pattern, I'm actually gonna use a clear gloss metal. This is a Chromolux metal, so I'm just gonna tape this down. And then for the back piece, I'm gonna use this semi-gloss white. So we're gonna have contrasting metals and you guys get to see what that looks like. So we'll tape this down. All right, now let's head to the press. I'm gonna place some protective paper down on the bottom. I'm gonna place my metal image face down, metal face up. And I'm actually gonna press both of these pieces at the same time just to save me a little bit of time. So I'm gonna make sure they're nice and centered on my platen. I'm gonna cover all of this with a piece of polypoplin fabric. Now in a pinch, you can use protective paper, but we've just noticed that the polypoplin acts as a moisture barrier and is really, it works a little bit better when you're sublimating. So we'll go ahead and close the press. Remember to check our website, Conde.com, for all of our time, temps, and tips. All right, that sound means we're done. Let's check and see what we got. So our base piece looks pretty good. And so does our top piece. So we're just gonna leave these to cool, and then once they're cool, we'll assemble them and stack them. All right guys, my metal is cool, so let's go ahead and assemble our stacked pieces. I'm gonna start with my smaller piece, and I'm gonna attach a mounting block to it. First, I'm gonna take off the protective paper on the double-sided tape. Stick it on there. And then I'm going to apply my mounting blocks to the back of my large piece first. So this piece is actually going to sit catty corner. So let me go ahead and turn it over. I'm gonna apply my large block to the top. And this is for mounting purposes. You can see it has the keyhole in there for the screw or the nail. And then to keep it level, we're gonna add this piece to the bottom. All right, so now we're ready to add our small piece onto our large piece and stack it. So the way we're gonna do that permanently is with this E6000 adhesive. So I'm just going to apply a small dab of the E6000 on the back of the block. And I have a small dot here that represents the center of my large piece of metal. And I'm just gonna line it up as best as I can. The great thing about using the E6000 is that until it bonds, it will be slippery, so you can move the piece as you need it. I like to measure with my fingers to make sure I have it even. There we go. And so in about 24 hours, that's gonna set and it'll be ready to hang on the wall. This piece of art is probably about a $300 piece of art once it's finished. So like I said, you just took a piece of metal, stacked it on another one, and increased the value of your product threefold. So stacking metal is a really easy, affordable way to add value to your existing product line. If you're not doing this yet at your shop, you definitely should. Check out our client gallery, get some ideas, call your sales rep, and check it out. Once again, an easy, affordable way to add not only value, but that wow factor to your already existing product line. I'm Sprite, Conde Systems. Happy sublimating.